Do your job.
Marcos Vegas for FightUpTV.com. Standing here with the ever-exciting Paul Simtex Daley. Paul, exciting bout, man. That people are saying round of the year, but I wanted to get, I guess, your thoughts on this bout. What were your expectations coming into this fight?
My expectation was not to get drawn into the kind of fight that you saw entertain everybody. We really wanted to play it smart and kick a lot more, but you know, when you're in a fight, as a fighter with the mentality that I have, sometimes you get drawn into a battle that you're not supposed to be fighting, and that's what happened tonight. And you know, I feel the fight was stopped a little early with 3 seconds left in a championship fight. You could have let it go to the second round, but it's too late for that now.
Before I touch on that, I wanted to ask, you know, what do you make of his striking and his power? Did it affect you at all?
Of course, the power did affect me, obviously, because it turned the fight around. Not considering more than I felt or anything, you know. I was there backed up against the cage and took a lot of his shots. I just got drawn into a fight that I wasn't supposed to have.
Looking back now, I know it's still early, but what kind of a fight, I guess, did you want to have? What type of a game plan did you want to impose over those 5 rounds?
We just envisioned not getting drawn into a fight, kicking a lot more, moving a lot more. But you know, after the initial knockdown, I think I got a little bit excited, dived in for the finish, and from then I knew I had the power to at least drop him. So I thought, go for broke and try and get him out in 1 round, which was, you know, it was a little bit stupid, but shit happens.
Do you feel that you got the fight that you wanted to get? Because I know you mentioned in other interviews that you haven't felt that you've really gotten into a fight. Was tonight an example of you getting into a fight?
Yeah, tonight was a good fight. I did enjoy the fight, and I'm sure looking back, I'll look at it and think that was some crazy shit. But yeah, it was good. I envisioned getting into a fight, but I envisioned winning the fight as well, you know. 3 seconds left, like I say. I think we should have got it to the second round. The fans would have got more. It would have been a different outcome, but, you know, Jon McCarthy made his decision at the time, and whether it's to protect my health or it looked a different way, but I figured I could have lasted out those last 3 seconds and did something different.
Yeah, I wanted to touch on that because it seemed you were coherent on the ground, but before that it looked to a lot of people that you may have slipped. What exactly happened?
Well, to be honest with you, I think it was a slip. My corner was worried about my knee, but you know, my knee was good. I think it was a slip, but I think the slip was it was an effect of one of the earlier punches. You know, I still hadn't fully recovered, so I'm trying to find my footing and I slipped, which is why it looked so bad to Jon McCarthy. But you know, it's a championship fight. 3 seconds left. I think I deserve the 3 seconds in such a huge fight. And I love Jon McCarthy. He's refed my fights before over in Australia, and he's a cool guy. I spoke to him a lot of the time, but I feel that he got it wrong this time, and that I deserve those last 3 seconds.
We all know that Strikeforce has been bought out by Zuffa. During this whole week, I guess, what was the reception that you felt given to you by Zuffa and Strikeforce? Was it a bit different, or was it, you know, something normal? You
know, I love Bert. Bert's been around. Bert runs everything behind the scenes, and Bert's been there making sure I'm on point with my weight and just checking out, looking out for me and stuff, and I appreciate what Bert's done. I know I got a shout out on Twitter from Dana White saying you know, I went to war, and you know, he respects me for that. So we'll just see what happens. We'll see what happens. You know, I want to fight again here at Strikeforce or at the UFC or whatever Zuffa want to do with me. I'm prepared to fight again, and you know, I want to take some time off, but I want to fight before the end of summer, get back on a winning streak and build up to another title shot. You know, I'm one that believes that people shouldn't get too many title shots, but I want to work towards at least 1 more before I call it a day. So try and build up another winning streak and get at least 1 more title shot, whether it's the UFC or the Strikeforce title. If it doesn't work out, which I hope it does, then, you know, I'll call it a day, because I'm not in this sport just to make up the numbers. I want to be champion. If I'm not good enough to be a champion, then I'll just live off the money I've earned and just, you know, open a school or something, just relax.
Well, Paul, certainly you gave the fans what they paid for. Exciting bout. Much appreciated for the time. Any last things you want to leave off with?
Semtex.tv, come find me on Facebook, buy my clothes, Ultimate Gladiators for life. Peace.